Hey everybody, it's Bagel here. I'm really sorry for the poor quality audio I have on this video, but I wanted to show the recent NDL war from Finland War versus One Blood. We're going to get straight into it because I recorded these attacks on my phone the other day. I'm just now being able to make this video. So the first attack here we have by Lake, who was using dragons. And the reason I chose this attack to recap is because it was executed just so well. The amount of dragons that he has up at the end of the attack is insane. So we're going to check out what he does right here. He's using his heroes to get some suicide value down here at the 6 o'clock corner. You see the 2 air defense. He wants to take out both of these. So he sends in the king first so that he can deal with the defending king and do some tanking for his queen. He sent in a wizard on the right side that actually takes out the right side air defense. He probably wouldn't have been able to get it without that. And then the queen takes out the left side air defense. From here, he drops his dragons on the left side of the base. So they're going to make their way across the base. But as you can see, there are still 2 air defense on the top side. So what he's going to do is he's going to drop a baby dragon at the top to keep the dragons inside, a couple balloons to take out the defenses, and then he drops a hound from his clan castle with a few balloons after it to take care of the top 2 air defenses so that the dragons don't have to worry about it at all. And in here, he's very patient with his spells. He drops a second rage in the middle there, and because he didn't have to use any spells on his kill squad, he was just able to get a lot more value for the spells on his dragons. So the Hound and the Loons are still working their way around the top, going after the defenses, and he drops his last rage. A lot of the times I see with these dragons attacks that the rage spells, or any spells, they're all gone very early in the attack. But because he had that rage spell left so late in the attack, he was able to finish with so many dragons. Right here he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons still alive. I think he started with 9. So he only lost 2 over the course of the entire attack, and it was just a very clean, very well executed attack. Very nice plan. Alright, so that is going to finish up very quickly. Still a couple pups helping too. That always helps because dragons tend to be very slow. So nice attack from Lake right there. We have another Town Hall 9 attack that we're going to show next. It's going to be right up here. A little bit more right there. Okay, this one is by Bacchus 2. So Bacchus, who another attack that I chose because of just how much value he got out of it. So he starts here with a queen walk, like a very small, very short queen walk. And the golem, he's got a goho over here. So he's got a queen for one side of the funnel, and then he's going to drop his golems very soon once she kind of carves out a little bit of the base here. He also dropped a baby dragon on the bottom side to deal with some of those buildings because there weren't any air defenses. The baby dragon was able to get a good amount. And what I really liked about this attack is that the queen with her healers was going to join up with the kill squad. So her joining up with 4 healers meant that the kill squad could just push so far into this base because just the extra healing, it keeps everything alive for so long. So jumped straight into the core here, dropped a poison on the clan castle and the queen, hit both at the same time with a rage. There's another jump he's going to drop right there, so connects basically the back half of the base. And because he used the queen walk for one half of the funnel, he still has his healers on the inside, and they get so much. This base is already at 50%. He sent in a hog or 2 at the top side, a couple hogs, to deal with the defenses that are out of reach of the kill squad. But before he sends in the rest of his hogs, he's already got most of the base down. There is really not that much left. The hogs just come in for a couple little defenses, and it's done. It's wrecked. Doesn't even need that extra heal spell. So I thought it was really well planned, very well executed, and I just really like it. Anytime that you can combine a queen walk with the kill squad, just have them meet up. It works very, very well. Alright, so we're just going to watch the cleanup here a little bit. I didn't realize to speed up the cleanup when I was recording them for this one. I do it for some of the later attacks, but I didn't for this one, so I apologize. You just have to listen to my voice a little bit. And then there's the swagged heel, of course. You always have to swag it on a 9v9. Alright, so there's that one. The next attack is going to be a 10v10. So Finland War did manage to get two 10v10s in this NDL match. So right here by Kannan, my hero basically, using the Queen Walk Minor attack. He also has a Valk in there. The Valk is very crucial. If you didn't have the Valk, he probably wouldn't have got it. I'm just kidding. Let's see what he does. So he puts a minion down here on this builder hut, just to kind of help with the funnel for the queen, and then puts her down in the 9 o'clock corner. He puts another minion up there on the army camp. Again, a lot of times the minions are just to get the buildings on the very outside down so that the miners don't stray, or so that the miners don't miss it, because oftentimes you'll see where miners will miss a building and then they'll have to double back at the end of the attack, and maybe they run out of time, or they just it's not good for the pathing. So he also drops the king and some wizards and a baby dragon down here at the bottom side to create the funnel for the miners to go inside. The queen is over here dealing with a clan castle. Because it's a golem, you really have to deal with it before the miners go in. Otherwise, the golem explosion will kill your miners, especially if they're under an inferno tower. So it's just a very straight shot for the miners into this inferno tower high health building area. There's two expos in there as well. Queen's still working. He has a couple of rage spells. One of the reasons you want to bring rage spells for these attacks is because you want your miners to just burst through the heroes on the inside and these high health buildings, because the longer the inferno towers are on your miners, the less time you get to heal them. So even if you do drop a heal, there's still 5 miners that are not getting that effect. So you really want to get through those as quick as possible. The queen actually here was really, really smart. You don't often get to say that in these attacks. The queen was really smart. She broke through a wall, went straight for the second inferno tower in there. And by this time, he still had a heal. He just dropped his last heal. His miners have a good spread, and he has a good amount left. That's a big thing. You want your miners to be spread out with a lot left. He also has a baby dragon that he drops at the top so that it can take out some of the buildings, so that when the miners do double back around, the miners at the 9 o'clock, they're going to have to come back. The reason he dropped the baby dragon there is because he wants the miners to come straight back to the defenses. He doesn't want them to be looping around those trash buildings on the outside while the defenses are still hitting them. So because he got those defenses down, because he got those buildings down, these miners are going to come straight to the wizard tower, especially wizard towers, because they do the splash damage. He wants to get it down as quick as possible. And then they just come in here to the archer tower. They're going to spread out a little bit to the dark elixir storage. They go to the cannon, come back to the dark elixir storage, and they'll just go for the Tesla next. So again, really good pathing there. Smart miners, smart queen. And then this one I did manage to speed up a little bit. All right. So very nice attack again from Kannan. Excellent work. We'll get into the next attack over here. And the next attack is going to be another 10v10. This one is going to be by, where is it? Where is it? There it is. By Nof Nof. So Nof Nof also with the Queen Charge Miners, but a little bit of a different plan. So he's taking 5 healers, and he is going to break his Queen in, but he doesn't have as many extra troops. There isn't a baby dragon. There's not a Valk. Well, I didn't actually see where the Valk went in the last one. But as you can see over here, the queen has started her job. She starts over here on the 9 o'clock corner, and then she's going to work her way over into the compartment with the defending queen. She actually can reach the queen from the outside, so that part's not as important. But she wants to charge in and get that bomb tower as well as the clan castle, maybe whatever else she can reach from here. And then it's just going to create, again, better pathing for his miners. So watching as this queen charge develops a little bit. All right, so he actually starts sending the miners in. Again, a very straight shot. He put his king down on the top side so the miners would go straight to the Inferno Tower again on the inside. He raises up his queen down here on the bottom because she is tanking so many different things for those miners. She is tanking 2 expos right there. She's also taking an archer tower, but that's not really in range. The miners aren't in range of that yet. But again, anytime you can take off the heat from the miners, because they do tend to be very fragile when they are getting hit. But Queen breaks in, she's helping out. There's healers in there. She's got a heal spell on a very good area. He covers a wizard tower, expos, bomb towers. Queen is still, she's working and she's pushing everything to the Inferno Tower as well. She can actually reach that over the wall, so she's going to take that second one out. And he drops his last heal spell on the Tesla farm over here. So his miners have a good chance to survive through the Tesla farm. Tesla farms also tend to be very dangerous. Oftentimes people have a lot of skeleton spells in there. So catching up the miners, slowing them down so that they're just taking more damage and more damage. Queen is still very healthy in here. It's a very big compartment for her to just walk around and reach a lot of things over the walls. The miners have split up a little bit, but as soon as these miners that are at the 9 o'clock double back down to the 6 o'clock to help, it should be totally fine from there. Sorry for the buzzing. Queen's also going to break through the wall and come back around, but we're just going to speed this up because you can clearly see what's going to happen. They're just going to work their way along this building path. So very nice attack from Noff Noff. Okay, so there is actually one more attack to show over here, and that is not going to be a 9v9. It's not going to be a 10v10, but because it is NDL, we're going to show you the Everelusive, or the Always Elusive 11v11. It wasn't elusive here. So Pale Hat over here with a Lalo. So Queen only has one healer on here because he decided, well, I want to get some value, but I don't really need to get this value with, was it 4 or 5 healers? I just want the town hall because, you know, NDL, you really have to secure those town halls a lot of the time. And then, so the Queen's working on the town hall, and then he drops his Lalo from the top side. Sorry, you can't see the very, very top side. Terrible recorder person, but he drops his Lalo all on the side where all the air defense are, and he just rushes his balloons and his hounds through the air defense. From here, he's able to drop rages on top of the Inferno towers, and just he was able to see when he was planning this attack that it was very good pathing to the Inferno towers, kind of a straight shot almost. Very good warden ability over there. King is kind of just working on cleanup up at the top. And then hasting through here more. There's a lot of balloons left. There's one hound left that is tanking so many defenses up there. He doesn't really need too much left. It's actually a kind of a close raid here because he's out of hounds. The Queen has gone down because she only had one healer on her. And the balloons are just barely getting through these last defenses. The wizard tower actually did not get killed by balloons, and what happens is the king loops back around. He was over here at the 9 o'clock. He's gonna double back, go back around the 12 o'clock, and then come and tank the wizard tower for the last defenses over here. Actually, he doesn't even tank it. I think the warden tanks it. I'm sorry, I watched these attacks a couple days ago. But basically, everything is going to converge together down here on the wizard tower, and everything works together, and they take it out. Sorry, I know I said the king, but I lied. So the wizard tower is the hero here, tanking for all of these pups. The king would have gotten it eventually, but there it goes, the last building down, the last wizard tower. So really nicely done here from Finland War. Excellent NDL War. That they moved to 2-0 or 3-0 right here. I can't remember which week we're in, but very nicely done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.